In this video, I would like to go over the target divided by context equals result rule, a very popular rule used in responsive design. It is used to figure out the width that you need from pixel values. All right, so let's take an example here. And we will demonstrate this rule with respect to creating a responsive image. We now have our aside back, and we will be creating a responsive image here. I would just like to say that there are other approaches to working with images on a responsive layout, such as using SVG files, the picture element, and the source set of the image tag. However, this is the most popular and the most well supported among browsers at this point in time. All right, here's our website. Now, one thing I want to point out, we have a 960 fixed width here. The image is centered inside it. It is only 600 pixels wide. So I always recommend putting outlines or borders around things so that you can see what's going on. All right, as my screen size gets smaller, I am going to hit my first breakpoint. There we are. Again, in your media queries, change something so that you can see that you have hit that breakpoint. I am making the background color yellow. I can see it. Now I can see my red outline. That is the container. That is now 100% width. Inside is the image. All right, so our rule. Okay, the target is the image, which is 600 pixels. The context in which it was is 960. It was sitting in a 960 container. It is only 600. So we need to figure out, using that rule, what percentage it's going to be. And it's going to be about 62%. All right, so notice as I scroll, watch the image. Look how nice. It's getting smaller and smaller. And here's my second breakpoint. And smaller. All right, you don't necessarily want to set the image and this is the max width. We figure out using our rule. We get that result, which will be a percentage. The outer container is 100%. The max width of the image is set to that result. And here again, this is approximately 62%. So 62% is going to be scaling on a percentage as the outer container goes down. Now, sometimes, depending on the situation, setting the image to the max width of 100% works. You might see that out there on the internet. However, the max width of the image is relative to its parent container. So you need to have a parent container that has some kind of a width, usually 100%, and then the max width of that image is set to its percent based on our rule. Therefore, as the container gets smaller, 66% or 62% or whatever it is will also get smaller. All right, this is the basis for responsive images, and this is part of the assignment.